Monday morning, we're up bright and early. Well, it's saying bright and early, it's about 8 o'clock, ready to start the week. And then today, we've got to put some isolators in for some outside gates. And we're just replacing what's there. And hopefully, the supply's okay, which we're going to test first. But look at this, rain. It looks like rain all day. But we've got a plan for that too. So, stay tuned and see how we get on. So here we are now, coming up to the address. And look at the entrance. Very nice. I better get a cup of tea or two here today. And here we are. This was my plan. Bring my 24MX gazebo and put up. This is the box we're replacing. We're going to replace that photocell on the side as well. So, to get my little key out that accesses all areas and open it up, yeah, it's a bit tough. But look in there. That is an old supply of what they've got. We're going to replace and rip all that out and start from scratch, basically. And what I found interesting is that it has been wired in armoured cable. But look, what's the point? They didn't even pull the shrouds up over the glands. So yeah, we've got to sort that out as well. And of course, rip the rest of it off. Right, well, it looks like we've got the incoming and the outgoing. So this is the 20 amp feed. It's going to feed both the gate isolators, but it's got no isolator in there. It's just permanently on. And then also it's come off and feeding the outside lights through a switch and a photocell and a timer, which in my another timer as well. I don't get why it's done this. I don't know what it's feeding for. It's old. We're going to rip it out and start again. And it's always nice to double bubble check. Yeah, that's live and there's nothing in there. And then just to confirm, we've got nothing in there as well. So we can rip that lighting out. We'll have to turn the supply off and test that to make sure it's adequate enough to obviously supply, because it looks like it's been in here a while. We've got red and blue and then an extension of a brown and blue. And then luckily it's labelled inside the board on its own RCBO, gate control. So we can switch that off. And just to double safe, whilst I'm working on it all day, I'm going to pull it out of the MCB. Obviously safe isolation. Off. Looks like it to me. So let's get that off. Dead. Right, now let's give it a test. So zero the leads. And then stick it on the live and the neutral. Oh no, dead short. What about the live and the neutral going out? Right, that's it. Sorry, coming in, that one. 56.9 ohms, right. So maybe deteriorated. We'll have to further investigation. Dead short. Damn. Right, so we've got this incoming, outgoing, and to the lights. We can possibly bring them shrouds up to reuse them, but we need to dig it down now to get this in. And this is what's going to replace it. So we need to get this in here. So we cut these down so we don't have to dig such a deep hole. And we're going to do in, out, lights, and then that will go to the gate. So nice 4 straight in a row. Hole dug, box in about level, but we're going to fine tune it when we put the post-crete in. So let's pour this in. Stick the hole back as well. The water will go down and get it into the knocks and crannies and hold that box in place. And while it's wet, we can level it up as well. There we go. Get that in there. That's going to hold it lovely and tight. This is just stupid. I should have wore gloves. But get the hose on it. Of course, the garden's bleeding massive. So we have to use my little 3D Pro bucket here. It's sort of a scrap bag, but it holds water as well. So I think this is going to be spot on, so I can tip it down and water the concrete, look. But now we can level it up. Little bubbles. Let it go harder for a bit, shall we? That post, doesn't matter, it's coming out. Look at that, that's about level. Look at that, spot on as well. Right, let's let that set. Now on to number 2. This one. Oh shit. This one has a control box in it, and yeah, might have been a bit better at its day, but now it's done. Right, so we've got all the cables in. I've got to do the earths, and I've got the Photocell on the side, which goes in nicely. Hang on, that is not put on properly. There we go, that is nice. And then now is the point where I think, yeah, probably could done with a bigger box. But I've got to get these all terminated. So let's see what we can do. We have power. Basically, we've got it onto here and all the connections, that lid's got to go on, and we've got to test, leave that off because we've got to test to these terminals and the other one up there. Unfortunately, it was a fail. We did know that there's a problem with these outside lights. Little Philips lights, they're lovely, new LEDs, but they yeah, kept tripping, so he disconnected them. So we wanted to get them wired back up. So I found this. And that ain't gonna be good. Yeah, more likely that's what's making it trip. So what we've got is a new little box. Oh, I forgot to bring the Wagos. I've got to get them. Oh, sugar. We're on, and we are on. Now for the bit of testing. 1.06, and then RCD wise, nine seconds. So I'd say we're ready to roll. And there we go, all nice and neat. Even holds that pole up at the back, but it looks 10 times better than the old white box that was there before.